I keep going back and forth and back, and I'll probably go forth again on this same general subject. Excuse me, based on something I said earlier about this stupid compliment a man gave me, which was that he liked fat women, basically. And then I had a friend that responded, and it made perfect sense. Perfect sense at the time. And I learned a lot, and I've reframed the way I think of things. And then I went back to, it's still important. It is important for me to receive things in the manner in which they were intended, right? Regardless of how they were said. And the reason I say that is I like to pretend I'm a great communicator, but the truth is I am probably the crappiest communicator I know. I either that or I'm missing something. Like, I don't know. But I think there's something to be said in receiving what people are telling you. And we can adjust to that. And a fine example is, we all know I'm an aggressive driver. I'm an aggressive driver. I'm going to say it up front. And I was just about to get to work, and this guy stops in the driving lane to make a left-hand turn. But there's a fucking turn lane right next to him. Get in the turn lane, asshole. And so, of course, I honked my horn. And it was an angry honk, because I'm a terrible aggressive driver, which needs to stop. Telling you up front. But he flipped me off. I'm like, you're the asshole here. You're like totally breaking the law. There is a turn lane you are parked next to. Get in the turn lane. And he flipped me off. So I continued to honk at him. And I realized both of our responses probably not great. Right? But, and I'm not saying one of us was more in the right than the other. I'm thinking it, but I'm not saying it. And sure enough, I got to thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? He was doing something stupid. You cannot stop in traffic. In the middle of a traffic lane, you can't do it. It's not safe. Get into the turn lane. It's why it's there. And I honked for him to get out of the way. His response, uncalled for. He could have just taken it in the manner in which it was meant, which was, hey, you're going to get killed. Instead, he took it as a threat to his manhood, and it didn't go well. I got to work happy and giggling. He's probably cranky. Could have taken it totally different, right? Maybe I could have dished it totally different. Sure, I'm not saying I couldn't have. I could have. Should I have? Probably. Did I? Nope. One of us is going to have to be the adult. In this case, it should have been him.